Hey everybody, welcome to Slash Bash, where today I am bringing you another Entitled Parents Reddit video. If you are new to the channel, then subscribe and help me reach my goal of 10,000 subscribers. In our first story, an entitled mother is angry because her baby has fat feet. Let's jump right in. Over the summer, I've been working at a campground. We have a cute little general store where people can pay for visits and camping supplies. A family of at least 12 comes in. The entitled parents were very friendly at first. The entitled parents brought all of their children into this tiny little store during this pandemic. We had to make some of them wait outside until it wasn't going to be too crowded. Well, obviously, the parents weren't too happy about us doing that, but there was a sign that warned them ahead of time, warning people to stay 6 feet from others. They were all family, so I wasn't worried about them being close to each other, just with other guests that walk in. Also, with so many people in such a small store, someone could steal something easier. The entitled mother had a few of her kids come into the store at a time. She had like 10 kids, and try on some shoes. No issue with trying on shoes, but the entitled mother found what she called the perfect size for the youngest one, and after I assisted her, she left. She walked back into the store straight to me a few minutes later. "Hi, can I trade these out? Turns out the size isn't so perfect, lol." The shoes were dirty, like someone walked in the dirt with them. "Well, I really shouldn't, but I'll go ahead and let you trade. My boss and I just want the best for our guests." She happily smiled and got a new pair of shoes, went outside for a minute, then came back in. "I'm sorry, wrong size again. Can I trade it out, please?" "Sure thing, but maybe this time you should bring your child in to try them on so we won't worry about dirt or anything." "Oh, it's fine. These should be correct." She walks out and comes right back in with her child who looks like 3 or 4. "I'm gonna have to trade again." "I'm sorry, ma'am. You've traded so many times, I can't let you do it again. You'll have to pay for the next pair." Anytime we get something returned, if it isn't in great condition, we have to mark prices down, and that alone was 3 pairs of shoes from one family. "Excuse me, I brought my child in so he can try them on." The entitled mother puts another dirty pair of shoes on the desk. "I'm sorry, ma'am. You've just been through too many shoes." "This is ridiculous. I was just at Walmart. I don't know why I didn't buy them there. Actually, I might go to Walmart so that I won't have to pay $13 more for a pair of shoes." The nearest Walmart is 30 minutes away. "You're free to get shoes wherever you want. Walmart might have more expensive shoes, I'm not sure. It'll just take up more gas for just one pair of shoes. If you want to go somewhere else to get shoes, Dollar General is a 15-minute drive and doesn't have bad prices." "No, I'll just buy another pair of shoes for one out of all of my kids. I already had to pay for 10. Why should I pay for more?" "I'm sorry, I'm just doing my best to help you." "Well, you're doing a crappy job at it." I remained silent for a while as she was mumbling to herself in anger. I could slightly hear what she was saying, and she was mumbling about how she was so angry and that I'm a witch. "Ma'am, I can't have you cussing in the store so much. We have families who walk in here and that isn't family friendly." She ignored me and continued doing what she was doing. She then got angry because her child has feet that are a little fatter than the usual child's feet and that we didn't have special water shoes. "Your shoe collection is awful here. I can't find any size for my kid." "What size does he wear? Maybe I'll find it in storage." "Don't even bother. This place is just begging for my money. I know none of those shoes back there will not fit him because he has fat feet." She put all of the shoes away that the child tried on. "I want a refund on the shoes that didn't fit my son." "I'm sorry, but I can't do that. These shoes are already gonna have to be marked down. We will already be losing money on shoes at this point. I cannot refund you." "Where is your manager? I'm flipping tired of your attitude and disrespect to my family." I was already pissed off from her mumbling, so I was ready to snap. "Actually, I am the manager of the store. I can get my boss down here. I'm sorry if you thought I was disrespectful towards you or your family. I gave you so many opportunities to get your situation figured out, but I guess all I could do is be ripped off. Hurry up and call your damn manager, 'cause I'm getting sick of this." Yep, dialing my dad's number right now. By the way, this is a family-owned campground and my dad is the owner. I didn't say your dad, I said your boss. Yeah, my dad is my boss. The entitled mother looked surprised and was quiet until I got off the phone. You know what, I should just leave here and go back to Walmart. My dad is on his way to assist you. He may be able to help you rip us off. There was a silence for a few minutes, then my dad walked in. If you want to talk to my dad, he's right there. Hi, so I have a big family. I have 10 children and I had to trade in a couple of shoes already for new ones for my youngest, but I keep getting the wrong size. Do you think I can just get a refund? The entitled mother was very polite to my dad and acted like nothing had happened. We decided to refund her, but she isn't allowed back. Luckily, I haven't seen her since. After she left, my coworker began bragging to my dad about how well I did at handling her BS. In the middle of her talking, I had to go to the storage room to calm down because I was having what was probably the worst anxiety attack I've ever had. My coworker was by my side making sure I didn't have a seizure from stress. I'm epileptic, and my dad worked with guests. I think one of the worst things about Karens is they give crap to people who might not be able to handle the stress. After I calmed down, I went around restocking everything when I noticed she has stolen one shoe and tore up the pair it went to. There was also candy missing from when the giant group piled in. I have a big family and I can see why it'd be difficult to afford so many shoes, but she should have handled the situation differently. In story 2, an entitled mother is upset that someone had the audacity to buy a house when her son wanted it. Some brief backstory. Back in March, I, a 25-year-old female, and my partner, a 27-year-old male, bought a house. It's a big deal for us, and we're so glad we managed to pull this off, especially right before the pandemic got bad. It's a livable fixer-upper. The lady that lived here bought it in '67 and was the only owner before us, and she made no updates since that time, lol. It keeps us busy, and that's worked out really well now that we're home so much. Now to the event with the entitled mother. In May, my big project was pulling out some nasty bushes that had taken over a huge chunk of the front yard. It was hot, I was sweaty, I'm digging out roots and throwing branches. As I'm right up front and making a pretty drastic change to the yard, people notice. Most neighbors stop by, say a quick hello from the car, and drive away. But not entitled mother. The entitled mother pulls up in a shiny black Suburban from the opposite side of the road, parks the wrong way, and rolls down her window. I'd say she's in her 50s to 60s, gray-white, bob-cut hair. I stand up and pause my music. The following conversation isn't exact, but pretty close, as this conversation was just so entitled. Hey, did you buy this house? Yep, just moved in last month. Did you know the family? That sold it? Not really, we just got lucky, they chose us, I guess. I was trying to be nice, but kind of off-put she's asked none of the typical neighbor questions. We made a great offer. Yeah, my son really wanted this house. He grew up in this neighborhood, you know. Oh, darn, yeah, houses move fast right now. He spent his whole life in this area. He really deserved to stay in the neighborhood, you know. Yeah, that's too bad. Major what the flip feelings now. How much did you offer? I'm not about to tell her the details. Over the asking price, we were proactive. Well, my son really wanted that house. Now I'm feeling quite awkward with this whole situation and just looking to shoo this lady along. Yeah, well, I'm sure more houses will go up for sale around here. Well, that doesn't help him now, does it? He had his heart set on that house. I just exaggeratedly shrug and decide to resume my root cutting to try and give her the message. You're probably flipping it. He would have loved it. No, we're not. We are staying long term. Yeah, right. She doesn't leave. I'm wondering if I should go inside or something. She just keeps looking at me, expecting me to say something. I keep cutting at a root. Is it just you, or did your family help you get it? I'm now getting pretty short in tone. My partner and I bought it together. My grandkids would have loved the yard. A loved yard makes a house a home, you know. I'm not even looking up. Well, my dogs will love it, especially once I'm done. Seriously? I just scoff, pull my root out, throw it on the pile, and I feel her eyes watching me. Well, have a good day. Then, with a last glare and a ugh, she speeds off, leaving a quite annoyed and bewildered me in my dirty glory, mulling over what the heck just happened. Did this freaking lady just try to guilt trip me because we bought a house her son wanted? Indeed, apparently. What the flip? Definitely the most unwelcoming interaction I've had since we've moved in. Luckily, I have not seen her since. Hey everyone, this is John from Slashback. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video and want to see more of them, then hit that subscribe button. We'd love for you to drop a like, share it with your friends, and we will see you in the next one.